Breakpoint, I heard that. Hello. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, round 5. Right now we are in the Netherlands. I'm having to use my phone because my laptop still thinks it's alright to continue its update. Stupid piece of slow crap. Stop mic monitoring that. Oh great, now I've got black screen so I can't see anything. There we go, thank you. Right, should be getting our first lap time here by Chotney in that beautiful Red Bull with those softs on. Banging in a time of a 1:13.7. That is a nice juicy little time there. I must say, for anyone that is going to retire, please make sure you go into the pits. Very nice and helpful there. Thank you. We have King Jamie there with a 1:12.2, coming in second at the moment. Prid there in the other Red Bull with a 1:11.6, which is a nice juicy little time, but at the moment these are just warming up and he is on mediums. If he did have softs on, he would at least be a second or two faster. Right now we have Matt in P4 currently during qualifying with a 1:15.3. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. Red Bull managed to pull a 1-2 today in Spain, which is fantastic. Process of 69 has managed to put in a 1:11.7, which is just under Pridkin's time. Petit Yeti has managed to do a 1:13.7, just below Jamie and just above Chutney. Ace Tony Tiger has put a 1:33.6 in. He must have had an issue on his time, which is unfortunate. Richard has managed to beat Pridkin's time on those softs with a 1:11.5. A nice juicy time. He is currently holding P1. How's everyone doing? Hope you've had a good weekend. I hope you've had some good weather. Hope you're doing well. It's great to be back doing these comms for you beautiful people. So far we only have 8 people with times, but Dark Reaper should be putting in a time for us any second. Yeah, he's just going through Sector 2 as we speak. And Don C has managed to crash out, unfortunately, on Sector 2. So please be careful when approaching Sector 2, ladies and gentlemen. Mainly ladies, because it's you lot. It's unfortunate that he's actually crashed out. It is a tricky track in some places, I will admit. I like it, but hate it at the same time. Dark Reaper has managed to put in the time as well now with 114 dead. Fortunately, there are only 12 races today. Should have been more, but unfortunately, for some reason, they thought bugger it and didn't turn up. Or just completely, utterly forgot. I'm not gonna lie, how can you forget that it's race day? Some people are coming back out now, some doing their outlaps currently right now. Richard's about to set them time. The dodgy ass looking Aston Martin. Ooh, that's a bad place to be there, Matt. That is a very bad place to be. Please be careful on Sector 1. And Matt has crashed out, which is unfortunate. On the corner coming into Sector 2. It is a bad corner, that it really is. It irritates the hell out of me, but we've got some good news. The laptop is done. It actually wants to let me do the job. Oh dear. Well, we just had someone post in the Discord saying that he had to go to work, which is unfortunate, especially on a bloody Sunday. I mean, come on. A day of rest. Rest my ass. Richard there, pulling in a 1:11.9. Look like we are going to have 1:11 to 1:10 sort of times for qualifying today. Oof. Come on, Granny Smith Apples, what have you got for us? Give us a time, you beautiful creature. Come on, let me play with them apples. I do apologise, I just like to make fun sometimes, you know. Oh, what's he doing? What's he slowing on track for? You just mucked it up, you're on a timed lap. What are you doing? What? Have you got a damaged wing? As it stands right now, somebody has moved in the times, but I will get to that in a second, literally. Richard currently holds P1 with a 1:11.5. King Jamie stolen P2 away from Prid King there with a 1:11.65. Whereas Prid King is literally 1:11.68. So there's only a fraction between the pair of them there. Process of 69 has managed to put in 1:11.7. Richard, another Richard there. Alright, I'm going to call Rich in the Alpine, and then I'm going to call Richard the one in the Aston. So I don't get confused myself there. So, Rich, Richard there has managed to pull a 111.9 in the Aston Martin there. Ace Tony Tiger in the AlphaTauri in P6 with 113.4. Yei in the brother Aston Martin with a 13.7. Ooh, this is actually a close one as well. Chutney has done a 113.7 also, but it's 7.2. Dark Reaper there still holding P9 with a 114 dead. Matt, even though he crashed out, managed to pull in a 115.3. And Granny Smith Apples there struggling with the McLaren with a 133.1. If you want to retire, please do it in the pit so it makes it easier for the rest of the drivers. Just makes it easier. You may be struggling to get around the track, but it just makes it easier for the other drivers on the track. Everyone else is coming out for time lap now. Ace Tony Tiger, let's have a look on board with him. Just waiting for the stuff to come up for Twitch on the laptop, so I can finish off sorting it all out, put a category and blah blah blah. The good blah blah blah. Richard has retired in the 111.9. It's a nice good start, P5. Oh, there we go, now it's working. Hello laptop, welcome. Yay, I've actually just seen that you followed the channel. It's very muchly appreciated. I thank you. Got some nice corners there. Look at that. I couldn't do it better myself. I literally cannot do it better than that myself. I am so bad at this game. Yeah, of course I said it. It's because it was me that said it, because I'm actually bad. Ooh, that was a close call there for Ace Tony Tiger, unfortunately doing an invalid lap. Dark Reaper is back out. Don't think he's managed to put a faster time in as of yet, which is unfortunate. Granny Smith Apples has come back out. See if we can get a faster time. Bridkin has managed to pull it off. Like I said, I told you he'd be able, since he started on the mediums, he'd get used to the track. And I told you he would put in at least a second faster time, and he managed to do that with a 110.6. Such a beautiful time, and Rich there in P2 with a 110.8. That is such a close call between them both. 2/10 of a second. Here we go, he's about to come across the line. Let's see what he can do. He was just slower, which is unfortunate. He is giving it all, is all. I feel like there's a little bit there, but he might have had a bit of a confidence knock there, because I know sometimes if you do have that slight little knock in your confidence, it does mess you up completely for the rest of the race. It does it with me all the time. One slight little bump and it screws me up completely. Granny Smith, what you doing? I believe you're trying to sit at the back of the pack so you can try and peel up and show people how it's done. I have the top two in the pits right now. King Jemmy is back out, trying to put a time in. get on board with him. Invalid, that is so unlucky. At least you've got the tyres reasonably warmed up now, but D. Smith, I hope you're doing alright. Hope nothing's causing any issues right now, because I know you're, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like you're struggling on this track right now. I think it's going to try and rain. It's been nice and warm for me today, but I feel like it's going to try and rain, so it's starting to get all musty. You know, when the fresh water hits the ground. Oof. Can't go wrong with that smell. I'm weird, I know, but still, it's a smell that's unlocked many childhood memories. Yes, I am an idiot. There's only certain words I can say while streaming. Oh, Jamie's looking. Oh, and he bins it. Oh dear. He binned it on that last corner. That is so unlucky. Hopefully he wasn't laughing at what I was just talking about. Process has managed to stay in front of him with a 1:11.6 as of right now in P3. So Jamie is there in P4. We'll look at Granny Smith's apples. Let's see what he's doing. Come on, you've got this, dude. P7 with a 1:13.2. That is a nice time. That is good going there, my dude. I think he's actually faster than what I can normally do. I'm not gonna lie. These are the laps. I think these are going to be the last two people to put laps in. Nobody else can come out now, as we only have 45 seconds left. He was actually doing pretty well there on that lap, I'm not going to lie. He was looking pretty good. Ooh. Got an invalid lap for D. Smith. That is unfortunate. So right now... Oh, Rich has managed to pull in a 1:10.6. Stealing P1 away from Prid. Only just stealing it. Yeah, we have a 1:10.64 for P1 there for Rich, and Prid King with a 1:10.69. That is such a close call between the pair of them. Will he try and go for it again? Or is he just going to hang on to get to the pit? He was looking very close. I will say he was looking very close, because he was at like a minute 4 just as you hit the wall. So he would have been like 1:10, possible 1:9. Oh, he's in low fuel mode. That's buggered it. But there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That is the starting grid for today. Right now we have Rich there in P1 with a 1:10.64. Pridkin there in 2. Second place with a 1:10.69. Process of 69, way hey. A 1:11.6. King Jamie in P4 with a 1:11.65. Richard there in the Aston Martin in P5 with a 1:11.9. It's not like I wasn't reading it, thank you. Ace Tony Tiger there with the AlphaTauri in P6 with a 1:12.8. Granny Smith's apples there struggled a little bit at the start, but he managed to put in a good time and get P7 with a 1:13.2. Petit Yeti there in the other Aston Martin, P8 with a 113.7. Chutney in the other Red Bull with a 113.72. Dark Reaper P10 with a 113.8. Matt in the Haas in P11 with a 115.3. And Don unfortunately didn't manage to get a time, which is very unfortunate. It is a very tough track, especially Sector 2 is the toughest part of the track because you do struggle to get grip in that sector. I will definitely say that one. I struggle so much when I've tried doing this track. Ryan, how do you do? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Lights Out Racing. I am your host for this evening. My name is Simo Wolf. Do not ready up, guys, for 5 minutes, give or take. So, oh, what's this? Why would we want to quit the session? Hope everyone's doing well. I do have a sponsor for us. If you give me a second, I'll try and pull it up. Why have I got that song inside my head? It's annoying and I don't like it now. Can't post it for some reason. Ay. Pressed the wrong bloody button and managed to cut out the thing that I need to do. I'm tired, the laptop's crap, don't diss. Copy and paste. Here we are. This is our sponsor, Shivo Awards. If you feel, oh well, that one. Okay. Sorry, I just had someone leave the party. If you feel like you really deserve an award, please give them a quick look. You can actually do some cool things. I don't know everything about them as of the moment. I need a good look again. I did actually know when we first started, but unfortunately time has passed, I've slept and I've drank since then, so I do apologise. But I do some very nice awards. You can actually, they're made of wood, so you can actually, like, you know, pick a track, I believe, unless they are set ones you have to pick. You just pick a time. You get to make awards for basically for yourself, so it's a cool little thing. I'm not gonna lie, it is a cool little thing. So it's a definite definite good thing. You should actually go over there and have a look. We are taking a 5-minute break, guys. So we should be up and running at 28 minutes past, I believe. Everyone's in for points, near enough. I hope everyone's going to enjoy this race. Hope you can enjoy the comms. I will try and not to make you lose focus and make you laugh like an absolute little goon. I will actually go into the settings of Twitch and say that it's going to be plus 18. Because there is the odd time where I will curse and, you know. I don't mean to do it. I try not to, but I'm old enough, you know. My mummy can't tell me what to do. To be fair, she still does. Fortunately, I have to live in this house, so, you know. This sort of line of work doesn't pay the bills until you actually get real noticed and go pro. And I'll never go pro. What's everyone's thoughts on the race that happened today for the Spanish Grand Prix? Somebody put Austria in the Discord and I almost said Austria. I was going to say Austrian Grand Prix. It's like, no, it was Spain that we was in today. It was a very close race. I'm not going to lie, Russell, he did an amazing job. I don't support Mercedes. I'm a Red Bull fanboy. Fan, F-A-N, not F-E-M before anyone says anything. And I don't have any hate on them before anybody else says anything on that one, so you can go. Good thing you can't hear that. I can smell it. Friendly fire. No formation, that. Has to be a formation. If it is a formation, then everyone needs to give each other some space so you don't bump into each other, so you don't mess up the tyres. I think we're going to have a sound glitch. Yeah, every so often we're going to have a sound glitch, ladies and gentlemen. Just gotta love the coming from the engine. You can tell when oh no! Chutney lost connection. So it DC'd him, so. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Their start is going to be amazing. Rich there in the Williams, keeping hold of P1 as we go into the first corner with Pridking in P2. As of right now in process, 69 in P3 and King Jim in P3. At the moment, Pridking is really knocking on the back door of Rich there in that Williams. Oh, safety car. Chutney has crashed already on the first corner. That is such unlucky. VFC, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder what happened there. If you are in the stream, Chutney, please make sure that you have a recording of what happened if somebody bumped you. Put me in spectator mode and my AI crashed. Wow, okay. And Granite Smith is out as well. And Richard has just received a 5-second penalty. There has to be a safety car coming out here. Please make sure you get recordings and post them in the incidents side in Discord, so we can get to the outcome of the incident if you feel like it is not your fault and if you feel like someone's done it on purpose. I'm surprised we haven't had a safety car come in yet, come out yet, even though it is only lap 2. Yeah, I noticed it kicked you as was loading back up onto the grid, buddy. I sent you an invite just in case. But it ended up messing up for you, which is severely unfortunate. I hope this isn't in the next game, this sort of stuff. Because this is just chaotic. Did it to me last week when I was racing for a league. My controller disconnected and it wouldn't reconnect at all. And then I ended up crashing. But I didn't actually crash. The AI took over and when I got kicked and everything else, and it's like... So we ended up forfeiting the race anyway because somebody purposely DNF'd a handful of people, but they've been banned and everything. So fortunately we have another VFC because Matt in that Haas has actually crashed out as well. I think he lost control there on that corner. It is a tricky corner, I will say. But this is not a good start to the race at all. I definitely do feel everybody's pain right now, I really do. Normally it's me that causes the VFC or SC, I'm not gonna lie. Normally it is me. Unfortunately, Richard has received another penalty of driving under the speeding under the safety car, which is, I'm not going to lie, it is an absolute pain. Normally, I tend to let the AI do it because I cannot stand it like at all. I really can't. But right now, we do have some space in between everybody. Rich there in P1, who has a 3-second advantage of process right there, and Ace Tony Tiger, who has a 3-second disadvantage behind process, who going on to 4 now actually. Reaper there is only 2 seconds behind Tony Tiger there. Petite Yeti, who is only 1.8, and King Jamie, who is actually suffering right now with 12.5 seconds behind Yeti. Prid King there is only 2.5 seconds behind King Jamie. Rich there coming back into the pits, possibly to save some of his time. Maybe wing replacement. Wow. No, he's drive-through penalty. But there is a huge gap between everyone now, especially the final 4. Oh, what happened here? I want to lose a wing. Oh, Ace Tony Tiger has just lost 2 places. I wonder what happened there. He didn't lose a wing because he would have pitted. I think he just spun out. But there is a big gap between everyone now. Let's be glad reset to track is not a thing. Well, it is on this, but it's illegal. So let's be glad that it is, I'm not gonna lie. Oh dear. I think... Ooh, what's happening here? We're done. Ooh, I think that was a real marker. I think he's just been lapped by the top two. First two. Rich there with a 1:13.5 for the fastest lap of this race as of right now. With a nice 5-second gap between him and Process. Yeti though is really kicking on the back of Dark Reapers behind, sniffing them fumes, getting some space. Taken away from Dark Reaper. Pit King has managed to overtake King Jim, but they're really fighting on the first corner here. Let's have a look. Pit King has managed to keep P6 away from King Jim there. And managing to trying to escape from King Jamie's clutches, so he cannot take that spot. Give Prid King a Red Bull with his setup. You'd be lucky to catch up to him. But King Jamie here using DRS to catch up. Nicely done. But unfortunately just not enough to get around Pit King right now, but he will be able to get DRS again going down pit straight. The question is, what we're all wondering, can he get past him on the first corner? He's backing off a little bit there. I wonder if he's going to do it on the next part of the DRS. Play it nice and clean. Set of hards, so he could go to the end of the race on these hards. I'm not going to lie, he could play it to the end game, or he could pit for another set. Good little strat. Don, if you actually are in the stream, back markers are ghosted, so you can still carry on racing. And they can go through you. It's not ideal, but you can still continue the race whilst they are going through you. It's not the best, like I said, but it's just so it doesn't ruin you, in all fairness. Pin King manages to pull away from King Jamie there, and he doesn't get the DRS that Jamie was hoping for. This is not the DRS you were looking for. Let's have a look here. Petite Yeti still on the clutches of Dark Reaper there, keeping it in with the DRS lines. Should get a little bit of DRS shortly in this next straight after these two corners, if he can keep it below 1 second. And he manages to do it, but is it enough? That is the question. No, it is not, but I can almost guarantee you he will get it on the pit lane straight. He'll get the DRS once again. The question is, will it burn a bit of VRS as well as using the DRS? That is the question, to help with the speed. And he does a little bit. Can he get him? I don't think he'll be able to take him on the inside. He backs out, but he kept it nice. He kept it nice and tight and clean there. I've gone around the first corner. He could have done it, but he had to back out a little bit. He didn't feel like it was safe enough. I feel like if he overtakes him around in this sort of section, he's going to lose out because of the DRS zone, detection zone that is coming up for the straight. He will have DRS on Dark Reaper, but Dark Reaper would have possibly got it himself if he took the spot away from him. And there we have it. He manages to clutch to get that overtake done nice and clean, but he struggled there getting the car back onto the track and keeping it nice and tidy. But he managed to make the take, but this will give Dark Reaper the advantage by getting DRS, but will it be enough? Oh, he's gone into a pit. He's gone for a change of tyres here. So has the process as well. But that still leaves Rich there in P1, all on his own, with a 20-second lead on Petit Yeti. Have a look at our little leader. Ooh, he's really trying to give it to Tony Tiger there, isn't he? He's really trying to stick it to him. I feel like he's kind of struggling a little bit. Get nice and clean. Tony Tiger there trying to keep it nice and tight in the corner. I think it was a bit too tight. Ooh, a bit of swerviness there. That wasn't exactly the best ideal thing. It worked, but it almost caused an accident there, making King Jamie go wide a little bit and come off the track and touch that grass. But it does give King Jamie the advantage to get DRS again. Fortunately, it's not enough. Please stop yawning. King Jamie does manage to overtake him. Unfortunately, I didn't quite see him there. Got to put my phone on silent. But Tiny Tiger's actually just lost a few places. I wonder what happened. I do apologise for not saying that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, excuse me. Jesus, why am I yawning? I'm not even tired. I've only been up like 9 hours. As it stands right now, we have Rich there in P1, where he has been for the entire time of this race, with a 20-second lead advantage from Petit Yeti there, who is in P2, with Prid King just behind him by 8 seconds, but he will shorten that time within the next couple of laps. Oh Jesus Christ! Right, you know what? I'm going to stop yawning from now, because I'm going to have some snack. Ignore the noises, I'm just having some snake. I need to wake up. Right now I'm actually just, you know... I'm actually sniffing the powder just so I'm like... Yeah. I am streaming for a bunch of kids. Quite literally. Oh, half of it went on my mouse, Matt. Now it just looks like I'm doing a line of coke. Yeah, can't afford sneak, so I just buy a 10, you know, 10 gram, you know. Gas is getting us. If you can't afford gas, fuel, of words, ladies and gentlemen, unless you're American, gas. Gotta get some gasoline. Gotta fill up my pickle truck. Yeah, exactly, petrol. The real name, petrol, or fuel. What is gas? A gas. What is a liquid? Yeah, but gasoline is a liquid. Yeah, I do know. Oh, Dark Reaper has just crashed out. That is so unlucky. Just catch that, because all I heard was the tyres bouncing around. But that calls for a safety car. Watch out for the first turning, guys. My hands are all sticky. This gives everyone a few seconds break. Well, for the ones that catch up in time, this will give Rich the advantage right now to pit if he needs to. Let's have a look. He hasn't pitted yet. He will go into those mediums though. I feel like he'd go into mediums and another set of softs, or if he's feeling brave enough, go on a set of hards for the end game. Let's have a look, shall we? Set of mediums. Wonder if he's going to try and do a one-stop, ladies and gentlemen. It is possible. Alright, that's just me clapping my own cheeks. Barely had anything for sneak, but this... This safety car is a godsend for a lot of people so they can get a fresh set of tyres on. Oh dear, poor Don. 3 minutes and 50 seconds behind. Nearly 2 laps, buddy. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel the pain. That's the sort of stuff that would happen with me. Because I'm still new to the game, so I'm not as fast as what any of you guys are on here. I'll pull fast laps, but yet you lose that one little millisecond of concentration. Boom! You can be in a wall. Or bang! You're into somebody's back end. It is such a difficult thing to do, is F1. When people think it's easy, you just go around in a circle, go left a bit, go right a bit. It's not. If you want to know what motorsport is easy, just look at NASCAR. Can I go right yet? My arm's getting tired. I've gone left for about 300 laps now. To be honest, I can't really take a dump on it. Ooh, Pridkin asking if it can overtake lapped cars. No. You cannot overtake them, unfortunately, Prid. I don't know if you're actually in the stream right now, to be honest. I don't know. Possibly not. But even if you are or you're not, I don't know. But unfortunately, you cannot actually do that with this game. It is stupid, it really is. whereas that only happens if you're up front. But I think in 22 they will be implementing, if you have been lapped, you can just fly past everyone. I think. Don't get your hopes up on it. I don't 100% know, but you get to unlap yourself. You're on COD. I do apologise. He doesn't have his audio included, but I've got a retarded friend in the stream with me. He's American, so yeah, that's the definition of retard. Racing cars, get those engines up to speed, because here we go again down the pit straight. We have gone green with Rich there in P1 holding it nice and tightly. I think somebody just went wide there. I believe it was Ace Tony Tiger just looking at better dots there, but Petit Yeti there in P2 coming around the first few corners with King Jamie right on his trumpet, sniffing that exhaust. It's nice. With Process struggling to do some magic there in that Haas. Well, it is Haas, what can you say? Pridkin there is slowly catching up, struggling, but he is slowly catching up at the moment in P5. This is kind of confusing. Tony Tiger hasn't been lapped yet, but yet he's in P7, which with Richard there in P6 who has been lapped. I didn't know that could actually be possible, I'm not going to lie. With Don there, unfortunately, being at the back marker. Doing good, struggling, but he's doing brilliant. It's this track, it's a hard track to do, I will say. Let's climb on board with Yeti there, as he is right behind Rich there, with less than a second coming down into the first corner. Keeping it nice and tidy and clean. I'm pretty sure this is a steering wheel configuration. If not, I am surprised, because it's keeping it nice and tight. There is no dodgy little corrections that you would get with a controller. Oh, such beautiful driving there. Got crap driving coming from King Jenner there, as he is 3.5 seconds near enough behind Petit Yeti. I just got to take a dump on him just to annoy him. But we have Process just behind him there. He will get DRS on this next straight, which will knock Process into P3 if he manages to get the overtake. But the question is, can Prid do the same as well when a DRS does become enabled again within the next lap? We are halfway through this race right now. There's a slipstream train coming along, but can King Jamie defend P3 with his life? He's taking him on the outside, but he does it, but not good enough, unfortunately. King Jamie manages to keep that spot. Unfortunately, Process went wide. I think Process right now is actually toying with Jamie just by the throttle response that I'm seeing. When he's had a chance to put full throttle on, he hasn't. He's actually kept it off just that little bit. He's buying his time because he's going to try and use the DRS to advantage down the pit straight. Such a smart move. but also we'll have oh, and King Jamie trashes it on that same corner again. And so does Process. Unfortunate, that gives a huge lead advantage for Pitkin to come into P3 with that beautiful Red Bull. But Process has managed to actually... Has he kept his wing? Look at that, he's managed to keep his wing intact. Unfortunately, King Jimmy had to pit as he has lost his wing, but there's a virtual safety car that has come out due to the track being covered in crap. Be mindful of your speeds now, ladies and gentlemen that are racing, or you will receive a penalty. Hey, Magic, do you want to know something funny? I've been made an officer in DGN now. Forgot to mention that a while back, but here we go. Racing is resumed. Rich there in P1 with only just a second behind. Is Petit, yeah, he's giving it his all, trying to show us what this Aston Martin can really do. It is equal performance, ladies and gentlemen. So it's all down to how they drive as well as the setups. Yeah, this is definitely wheel. He is definitely doing this on wheel. That is too clean for a controller. If that is controller, then I am very shocked and surprised, because that is too clean for a controller. And we, I believe, we just had Process spin on sector 2, coming into sector 3 there on the little straight. And yet he is coming with the fastest lap time as of right now with a 1:12.6. Beautiful time, beautiful time. But unfortunately it's still not enough to get P1 away from Rich, who has been leading this entire race since the very beginning. King Jamie manages to get P5 back away from Process there due to having to pit by losing a wing, which is unfortunate. Does he manage to get DRS? He does, but unfortunately I don't believe it's going to be enough get the overtake done. Oh, it's going to be so interesting between who wins between these two, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a very close call. Rich fighting for dear life there in P1, making it look easy. Let's have right on board with Rich here, whilst he's in P1. Even though he does have yeah, right on his trumpet. Gaining DRS every lap. The one thing that does irritate me about the Williams setup with the 21 car is that they've never had speedometer on the wheel like everybody else does on this track. Oh, fortunately, yeah, he doesn't get DRS this lap. Oh dear, that is actually unfortunate. But let's have a look down the pack right now. Let's have a look here. Prid King is only 6 seconds behind Yeti and Rich there in the first 2 spots. Driving nicely in that beautiful Red Bull there. Hopefully he's going to be able to actually catch up to them too, so we can have a freeway fight. That would be very interesting to see. Let's have a look at King Jamie, who was 38 seconds unfortunately behind Prid King there. A lot of space between everyone now. A lot of space apart from Yeti and Rich there. Process is really trying to battle to get his P4 back. Everyone as we speak right now is within points. Oh yeah, he's gone into the pits, which gives Prid King the advantage to get him into P2. He just needs to make up nearly 8 seconds worth of time to catch up to Rich. Try and take P1 away from him. Is it possible with the final 11 laps? That's the question. Since there is a 13-second lead on Prid King from Petit Yeti there. Since Yeti did pit, it closed the gap between him and King Jamie there by 10 seconds for that pit. But is it going to be enough? If he did brake test him, Rich does need to make sure that he's had it recorded. If he tried to do that and put it towards the incident, if damage has actually been done. I know it's not allowed, I know it's not a nice thing to do, but if he actually has done that and got the recording of him doing that, you will have to post it in the incidents. And the stewards will look at it after the race. I will have a look at Ace Tony Tiger right now. Oh, unfortunately there, Richard, you actually did spin out. That almost caused an accident. That was a lucky break there. Oh dear, it's Tony Tiger actually. I think he's underfueled himself. Past few days I've been having a bit of a dry throat. I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't help when you're doing it on your own. Comms don't help doing it on your own. They really don't. Might want to turn off your ERS, this Mr. Ace Tony Tiger, because you're just going to burn it constantly and you won't gain any. It's a nice overtake there, Richard. Nice overtake. Nice and clean. Rich there in P1, still showing us how we actually race today. Goodkin here, just under 8 seconds behind Rich there in P1. Holding P2 very nicely there. Very nice driving going on here today, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, look at that. Petit Ye's managed to pull in a purple sector 2 there. Can he put in another fastest time? Unfortunately not, he's just shy, but he almost did it. That was a close one. I feel like riding on board for this track is a little bit better. King Jimmy there, 32 seconds behind Petit Ye, which is unfortunate. Did start off with a good race. Everyone pulled away from each other. Then the safety car came out, and I believe it actually did mess up a couple of people. But there is a lot of space between everyone here now. Also, going back to the incident about where you said that Ace Tony Tiger is actually a back marker for Rich, so he will be ghosted. So they've been if he hit into the back of Ace Tony Tiger, it wouldn't have done anything because he is ghosted since he is a back marker at the current time. As much as I love to say I do love this track, I do, but I also hate it at the same time. I was doing this on Korea and it completely messed up for me and someone because we're doing co-op Korea and we've had to delete it basically. don't feel like you're very confident today, Don, compared to what I've seen you do. You are really struggling today, which is unfortunate. You want to go careful with the corners as well. If you want, when I get back onto my main, if you really want to, I can give you a setup for this. For when you do time trials and stuff like that, if you really want to. This is not the best of tracks. It really isn't. At least it's not Monaco. That's all I'm going to say. At least it's not Monaco. Monaco is my worst track, and that's one of the tracks that I managed to actually finish on somehow. Finished on Jeddah and finished on Monaco in the other league that I'm in. Process. That's a second behind King Jamie here. Closest anyone actually is to each other that isn't a back marker. Should be within the 1 second detection zone. Got a DRS coming round this corner now. And it does, it gets DRS. Ooh, we have a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Budget is not enough. Ooh. Messed up that corner a little bit, but I believe he just missed out on the DRS as well. The pit straight. Oh, it didn't! Ooh, so he gets to burn a bit of DRS coming down the pit straight. Right on the tailpipe of King Jamie there, but it's not close enough, unfortunate. It should be on the next lap. King Jamie's probably there panicking and crapping a brick right now. Hoping it doesn't get taken away from him. I believe we have someone spinning sector 1 as well, I believe. Oh, look at that. King Jamie gets DRS from Don C there, being a back marker. That's... a bit of bad luck there. Process has... He just reset to track. Process, that is not allowed. I am sorry, Putty, but that is not allowed. I hope that catches it, if not, but I did just click that. That's a no-go. You are not allowed to do that. Resetting to track is something you are not allowed to do. The stewards will have to... Oh, hi, Rich. Let's have a look at these penalties, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look. 9 seconds for Don there, 3 seconds for Richard, and 3 seconds for our fearless little gimpy little leader. 3 seconds. Rich there with a one-stop strat, which is beautiful. Not very often you see a one-stop strat, but it is very possible, as he is proving it. As he comes onto his final lap of this race. checkered flag will be coming out shortly. Unfortunately, Prid King is only 11 seconds behind, which is unfortunate. He didn't get enough time to catch up, but I feel like if he had more laps, he would have been able to, if Rich actually pitted for a second time. Prid King would have possibly been able to have P1. Oh, there goes my man. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have Rich there coming round the final corner, coming onto pit straight. Celebratory wave into P1 for the win. That is how you win a race, ladies and gentlemen. We have Prid King there coming down, getting P2 with that Williams, with Petit Yeti in P3. King Jamie is in sector 2 right now. He will be the last one to cross the line, but he has secured P4 for him, Ferrari, and the rest of his team. Final person to come across the line, coming round the final corner in that Ferrari. King Jamie is really gonna, wow, okay, he's gonna do He's really going to do that. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Rich has pulled off a one-stop strat. We do driver of the days in the Discord server. Whether that's going to stay, I don't know, for Petit Yeti there. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Rich in the Williams, securing P1 for himself and his team, with Prid King there in P2 and Petit Yeti in P3. The podium looking good as ever. I'm not gonna lie, I hate the music. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. The winner for today is Rich with Williams, but nobody had managed to beat Petit Yeti in that Aston Martin with a 1 minute 12.6 for the fastest time. But we have King Jamie there secured in the Ferrari with P4, Process of 69 there in P5, Richard there in P6, and the other brother Aston Martin, Ace Turner Tiger in P7 in the AlphaTauri, Don there in the McLaren in P8. These, well, from P8 below, they did not finish, unfortunately. They crashed out, which is unfortunate. But there we are, ladies and gentlemen. The Netherlands GP is complete. Who was it? I can't remember who it was. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Round 5 has been complete. We will be back next week. I'll have to let you know when we will be, what we'll be streaming in. I don't know what track it is as of right now. But we will be back same time next week. Actually, I'll have a quick look just in case, because if it does coincide, 2 o'clock for the Monaco. Right, okay, so it will be the same time then. So until next week, I have been your host, Simo Wolf. We love you so much for joining us. If you don't follow us, then please hit that follow button and check out our sponsor, Shivo Rewards. We'll quickly post it into the chat just so you can have a quick look. Oh, actually, sorry. No. That's... I actually can't get rid of that. It'll get rid of it itself anyway. But anyway, thanks for joining, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a pleasure to be hosting for you guys. I will put the link in next week. Thank you for joining in. We'll see you next week.